Transform your space into a cozy sanctuary with pleasant candles, where every scent tells a story. Whether you're unwinding after a long day or setting the mood for a relaxing evening, our hand-poured premium candles fill your home with luxurious aromas designed to uplift, soothe, and inspire. Breathe in our different scents in according with your smell taste, ranging from fresh mountain mist to beach linen, bringing the ocean breeze right to your home. And for long-lasting fragrance, try our luxurious perfume diffusers. Shop now at pleasantcandles.com and light up your senses today.
How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get some for you and them little babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link is down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting the whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. Tennessee is in the building. What it do. Atlanta, Georgia's up in this thing. Y'all come on in, sit yourselves right on down. Baltimore's in this bit. What's happening? The 305 is up in the building. Come on in, sit yourself right on down. The 405, OKC, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma is up in this thing. The 718, Jamaica, Queens is up in the house. Y'all, we got to get these likes up. We need these likes up over 100 real quick. Say the D is up in the building. What it do, what's happening? Mississippi is up in the house. Come on in. Pensacola, Florida is up in this thing. What it do? Say, hey, Pastor say St. Louis, Missouri is up in the house. 30 minutes of fire. Watch your 12, your 3, your 6, and your 9. For real though, man. Thank y'all for joining the player. Let some other people know that we round here. Let some other people know that we round here. You say, so she did get a nose job to win the gospel award? I had heard that Glo had done got some work done, but I didn't really look into it. I have no idea if she got some work done. But if she did get some work done, damn it, she should have stayed how she was. Damn it, she should have stayed how she was. The 414 Kill Walker is checking on in the place to be. Say I'm over here and over there on my phone and my projector. What it do, Willie? What it do? What's happening? How you living? Okay. Baltimore's in this bitch on what's happening, say at work with it. The Bronx, New York is in the bitch, say, well, Papa Pass, let get these 30 minutes of fire. The ATL, original Georgia Peach. That's what's up. Thank y'all for coming on in. Don't ever be afraid to stop on. Just stop on by. Stop on by, but stop. You got to stop on by, but stop. Stop on by, but stop. Don't keep going. Just stop on by, but stop. What is 1,400 divided by 12? Let me. Real quick, because I need a little answer. What is 1,400 divided by 12? 116. So 116. I needed to know that right there for a certain reason. Got that right there. Woo! Happy belated Father's Day or happy post Father's Day to you good people out here, you good players. And no, we is not telling you women happy Father's Day. We're not doing that right now. Not around here at the show. No, we ain't. I'm the mom and the daddy. No, you ain't. Stop it. Let it go. Boo. Ooh. But since you say that you is a mom and a daddy, then your child should not have no type of mental problems. Your child should be on the up and up because your child had a mom and a daddy.
If you was the mom and the daddy, you two people, so then that means that you raised child and or children with both parents then. Since you the mom and the daddy. You know what I'm saying? So your child should have beat the odds. Your child should beat the odds because they say children that's raised with two parents go to jail less, drop out of school less, they graduate more, they go to college more, they go to trade schools more. They do all of the positive things more and all of the negative things less when you got both parents. And a lot of y'all single mamas who say that y'all is the daddy too, y'all children go to jail more. So I'm just trying to figure this thing out. If you two people in one, why y'all children keep failing so much? I'm talking about the ones who do believe that there is the mom and the daddies. Say a BBL knows. But she did say that she would not get a BBL. She did say she would not get a BBL. She say that booty gonna be naturally grown because we saw it small and she been working that thing out and that thing been getting bigger in her eyes. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Glow. Shout out to Glow. She is the one who coined the term moose knuckle. Moose knuckle. Got all us talking about the moose knuckle out here in these streets, so I really do appreciate her for that. You say that she will get a BBL at some point. I hope not, but I don't think so. But if y'all saying that she got a nose job, then she might get a BBL. But she be in the gym and all that fly stuff too. But not to say just because she go to the gym that she will not get a BBL. I'm just saying I think that it's less likely for a woman who goes to the gym to get a BBL. And then you know what else be crazy? Hell, we saw Cardi B do it. We saw K. Michelle do it. But I was just gonna say, how is you already a star? You already famous. You already getting the bag. You already got the dudes want you after you and all that fly stuff. And then you go get a BBL. What would be the purpose of getting a BBL at that point? I don't understand. You say she already did last year. Did what? Because she did not get a BBL. She did not get a BBL. He said, I'm not familiar with the rappers that y'all talking about. Say, listen, though. Listen. We just speaking on one because of what she was awarded. She was awarded. I didn't even watch the damn show, but I just found out today that she got a damn award. But anyway, he said she's gonna get a BBL and lie about it. I think if she lie about it, it's gonna be a real big problem because of what she does. Is like most artists now, most people now, they take a lot of pictures. And if she get one and then lie about it, and people just gonna backtrack on her pictures and be like, nah, baby, you don't go from this to that and saying that is natural. Right, she don't need a BBL, but then again, we see a lot of women who don't need a BBL and they got a BBL, which is the stupidest shit ever. If you already getting played, I don't be the mind of a female. The mind of a female. I told y'all, everybody around a female can see her and believe that she's beautiful. You can tell her she's beautiful. Everybody could just be like, oh my God, she's gorgeous. Right. Everybody can say it. Well, not everybody, but the majority of people can say it and say it to her. She will know that she's good looking due to the fact of how many men will talk to her in the streets, try to holler at her outside, not just on social media. See, a lot of y'all get likes only on social media. Y'all get no likes when you're outside. Have y'all noticed that right there? All these girls be getting all these little like, my DM stay packed, and you go outside and don't nobody say a word to you. You go on about to your stores and your malls and stuff like that, don't nobody say nothing to you. But you got 2,000 likes on the gram. Who do y'all believe then? Huh? But a woman can get all of the attention in person and on the internet. Coming up her whole life, people been treating her like she's pretty and she's gorgeous and this and that. Do you know that bitch will feel ugly? I promise you, she will feel ugly, although everything in her life shows you or tells her that she's beautiful. Just saying. The mind of a female. He said the mind of a female is something like Alice in Wonderland, Barbie, and G.I. Jane, and the Matrix all put together. Got to be more careful. He said, I told an old white man that he was handsome because he said his wife said he needs to lose weight. Got to be more careful. Whoo, he said most women don't listen. Ladies, how many of you all have like friends and families that you done tried to tell something to and that bitch just do what she want to do and just destroy whatever she had going on? You told her don't do this because of this. You can see why you shouldn't do it. And you will tell her. She'll follow on understanding. The 334 The Gun Monkey Town is up in the building. What it do. Y'all, we need to get these lights up over 100. We need to get these lights up over 100. It's 14 after the hour. I know that we can do better than this right here. I know we can do better than 76 as you're coming on in. He said maybe it's the filters to say you are so right. I'm trying to tell you, listen. Before the internet, things was actually real life. Because when you females will go outside, if you look good enough, if you're cute enough, you know what I'm saying? You will probably get between 1 and 4 dudes hollering at you if you at the mall, like a big place or something like that. It's on the weekend. You know what I'm saying? You will probably get 1, maybe 2, like on the daily. You may get 1 like daily. It ain't like that no more. The internet has lied, and I do believe that social media actually has ruined women more than it's ruined men. I'm going to say that it's ruined both now. I'm going to say that it ruined both. But it has ruined women more and things that goes on with women. See, women can destroy other people. Well, men can too, but watch me. It's more dangerous that it has affect women worse than men because women tend to raise children. Women tend to manipulate children and men. Yeah. Women tend to and has the ability to do more damage because of their mindsets. So it has destroyed women more than men, but it has destroyed both. Got y'all thinking and feeling like you is what you ain't. It got y'all believing that everybody need to look like this, or a person need to make this type of money, or if you haven't bought a house by 22, you failed. You know what I'm saying? Like if you ain't got these stacks on deck, then you ain't worth a damn. And that's not reality. It's just not. And it's crazy because people in their real life see what goes on the internet, but when they outside and amongst the real people, when they're amongst people, they see that it's not like it is on the internet. But they will weigh more on the internet than in actually what they see. They will believe more the internet than the life that they're actually living and actually conceive of themselves when they go outside. Women are needy and messy. I tried to take up for women one time. Well, I've done it multiple times, but just in this, I've tried to take up for women when I say that I don't understand how God punished the woman when God didn't give the order to the woman. You know what I'm saying? But I think after God had done made y'all, I'm like, I don't want to say that he made a mistake. Hell, he probably did it on purpose. But he'll probably like, ooh, I done made something right here. And if I don't help these men out that I just created the woman for, damn, they gonna fail. I got to I got to do something. I'm gonna make them be in pain while they produce a baby. There it is. And then tell them throughout the book, all these bitches gonna destroy you. Every powerful man was brought down by a woman. Okay, not all. I'm talking about in the book. In the book. It's God's fault, dog. I know you're not supposed to blame God for like the bad stuff. You're supposed to give God the glory for the good stuff. Well, why we can't give God the glory for the bad stuff? He said Adam failed mankind. Yeah. Adam didn't follow the rule. But it got me like, well, why did God punish Eve? He didn't tell Eve to not be with like y'all say, ate the apple. They don't say nothing about the damn apple, but the fruit tree. God, I think that God made folk, and since he's not a changing God, he always stay the same God. He made them, but they were like, dang, got to be more careful. Bitch, I meant to hit stop. Button. I'm around here talking to this one. You know what I'm saying? Say Eve corrupt Adam. I told y'all that monkey is powerful. That monkey is powerful. He said Adam was a sprung chicken out here in these streets. God done gave a man that monkey. In my mind, it is the best invention ever, but it's dangerous. Motherfucker, dangerous. That monkey, that moose knuckle, dangerous. For real though. Say Eve wasn't submissive. She followed another player. She was out there reckless eyeballing. You say, Willie, I love you, but you need to ask Diddy for some of that oil for your elbows. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. That's that melanin. That melanin trying to sneak through right there. Hey, man. Got to be more careful. He said God groomed Adam to fail. You said that it's the devil's fault. It's the devil's fault. It's the devil, because we can't blame God. We just can't blame God for his own creation. We can't. Is that blasphemy? If you blame God, give y'all a pat on the back, man, because y'all made it over 100 by 18 after the hour. I appreciate that right there. Can we blame God? Well, no. Is it blasphemy if we blame God for stuff? He said that's why I can't take the Bible serious. You know, damn it. Is it blasphemy if we just say, it's God's fault? I don't know. I don't want to be blasphemous. I'm just asking the question. Because God made you people. That's what they say. You say the serpent did not bear false witness. Got to be more careful. I'm just saying, so ladies, that's the one time like that. This is like the one powerful time, or the one powerful time. We just gonna stick with powerful because I can't think of another word. This is the one powerful time that I'm gonna stand with you ladies. I don't see why y'all was punished. See, I blame God for pushing my hairline back. Got to be more careful. Got to be more careful. Man, y'all come on in, sit yourself right on down, hit that thumbs up button. Man, let's go on and get into a little bit. And you say, you asking me that good question that a whole bunch of dog you folk don't like. I don't think they like to hear me say it. You asking that question that a lot of dark you people will say that they've never met one. When I'm here to tell you the majority of the people who go to church with you is one. They just ain't came out the closet yet. That's all. It's okay though. It's okay. They want to keep their friends and family. But yes, I am a non-believer in the theory of God, or of the theory of God. Yeah. I am an atheist. That is the title that is so demonized. You don't say you're atheist. I'm just a non-believer in the story that was told us. But I've always said, if there is a God, I don't believe that he told people to write no damn book. I really don't. When you know man is not perfect. Men fail. The humans fail. You gonna put the word in their hands, knowing what's gonna happen? You say it takes two to sin, but should have been punished. Bam. You say, Willie, didn't Adam give Eve instructions and she followed her own understanding and got punished? No, I don't even think that Adam told Eve. But somebody correct me. Sometimes I be remembering, sometimes I don't. But I don't think that I don't think that he relayed the message. Well, I don't think that he was supposed to relay the message because God talked to him. God hadn't told him. Mm-hmm. You say that you believe in God, but not the King James Version. See, because I was brought up on the King James Version. I just don't believe that God. Say God is almighty. God is omniscient. God knows everything. God can do everything, right? Then why wasn't his word innate? You say it's not the author of confusion, but you put your word in man's hands. I think that a God that is powerful, can do anything. He's not limited. That means no limit, like no limit soldiers. No limit. And he made us. Why he couldn't make us with his word in us? Right? The law was given to Adam, right? Yeah. Yep. And he didn't tell Eve about the little law. So that goes back to God didn't get a word to Eve, but he punished Eve. That's what's up. Say she was standing there and heard what God told Adam. Got to be more careful. There it is. You know, I don't know. Just don't. I don't be trusting. Listen. I treat religion like the missions to Mars. Okay, they say we went. All right. I don't. I can't prove it right or wrong. So all right. I ain't got that much money. You know what I'm saying? So we went to Mars. We taking spaceships and ships and trips and shit outside of Earth. Okay. See, I can't argue because I can't prove it. I can't prove that you did, and I can't prove that you didn't. I ain't got that much damn money. I don't get an income tax, so I ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? You say, Willie, what if religion was a play back in like 10 AD? Now everybody say it's true. That's a good one. You say God give us free will and he only asks us to worship him. To worship him, all them extra commandments are created by the white man. But can we just say that? Well, we can't. Hold on. God give us free will. He only asks us to worship him. That's not all he asks to do. You got to keep the commandments. You got to follow the commandments. That's what the book say. The book tell you to follow the commandments. That's God's word, and I think that was in red letters. How many of y'all got the red letter Bible? I'm going to get me another one, too. I got one, but it's an old one. Listen, I need a new revised one to see what they done added. He said Adam was a farmer, built like John Coffey. Oh, okay. He said, hey, Willie, we need to tell Trump free BBLs after your 18th mango season. Say it should be God-given. Oh, man, you say, Willie, the book of Leviticus is called the book of laws. There it is. You say the commandments came from my eye. Oh, you're going deep on them now. You're going in that African spiritual stuff. You talking that African spiritual stuff now. You know that's against Christianity now. You can't, You can't say that stuff. You say your Trump Bible ain't caught fire yet. This is the Lord's work. This is the word. This is the word. No. Just because my president simply go on and get me a little paper. But what they did with this right here, they put the Constitution in it. They put the Bill of Rights in it also. That's a really, really good thing. But I've never opened it because this is memorabilia. So I got to put that like in a container or something. I need to vacuum seal that, man. You know. I'm just saying though, y'all. Listen. I don't think that God. Listen, I want y'all to write that book for me. I just don't. I don't know. I don't. You say he's all powerful. I don't get it. What if when we die and I guess we'll go to be judged and stuff? Let's just use that we'll go to be judged. What if the ones who really, really was like, man, I don't think God did this here, we'll get into heaven? What if me and people like me will be the ones getting into heaven because we had that thing called common sense? I ain't saying that you don't got common sense, but I'm just saying the common sense of, you think that I put my goddamn word in the hands of you people that I created? That I created to not be perfect, to not be a perfect human being? You really think of me? Did you really think that Lord me? That probably how God to be out here talking to us. You really think that Lord me? I can do anything. I can do anything and everything. Huh? Willie, watch the gate. I got you, pimp. I got you, boy. I told them that they wasn't gonna get in. What if we have just been getting played with? What if? I don't know. I have no idea. But what if? I just really don't think. No. I would think God just got more sense than that. If I'm a mere human being and I can think this way, but God knows everything and almighty and he can do anything, that means he's super duper, super quadruple, capoople smart. Like he's smarter than a genius. Like, right? And I can think of this. I would want my God to be smarter than me. I don't know. You say, if God is all knowing, then why do children get molested? Yeah. But you know, believers will always have some type of excuse or reasoning why these types of things happen. You know, God made things happen for a reason. It's a teachable moment. It's the teaching. So a child got to go through that right there to teach somebody something? You couldn't have just taught it to without the child going through that right there? God will take your children from you to prove a point. So he couldn't have proved the point without taking the child. Like, no. So that's the only way he could have did. Got it. That makes sense. He said, what's hard about treating people like you want to be treated, Willie? You don't need religion for that. You're absolutely correct. This is why I am so nice to people. I've never needed a belief of a God or religion to know not to treat people like crap. Did y'all know that we don't need a Bible, God, or religion to know not to kill your mama? And hold up. The comedians had done said that right there, and I can't think about which comedian said it. And it just so happened that we know how to eat from the breast. We didn't have to be taught to eat from the breast. We didn't need a book to do these type of things. This is that innate thing. I just wish God, if there is one, would have given us the innate thing so we ain't even got to have these damn arguments. Huh? And that's why I think that is a real problem. That's the real problem. We have been out here arguing religion, well, for centuries and centuries and centuries. But if God not the author of confusion, why put it in the book? Knowing we gonna be out here arguing for centuries and centuries and centuries. It's amazing. Move right along. I ain't gonna get much hold you. Thank y'all for being around here, man. I'm Willie Williams, man. Y'all go ahead on and subscribe. And no, my shows is not about religion. If you're new around here, damn it, we just point out some things that we be thinking about. Just here, what it is. We do the news around here. I'm trying to bring you a little something, but I'm trying to be entertained at the same doggone time. And you watching me, you like, oh my God, he's talking about this right here. But ain't you an adult? Ain't you is an adult? You should be able to stomach it. Stomach it and be all right until we get to something else. Shout out to you, Wade, for the $2 cash. Before Adam and Eve sinned, we were perfect human beings. Got to be more. I thought, well, hold on. I thought that the angels was like the only perfect, and then like the humans was flawed or something like that. Right now. But hell, you might be right. I don't remember everything in the book. You know what I'm saying? But that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, you say, well, I guess these folks don't know who gonna be the doorman at the pearly gates. Try to tell you something. Ooh, it's gonna be mad. What do you mean I can't come in? I can explain for you. Take a little shot. Take a shot and stand right here. Hold on. You say, well, Eve is not the first woman. Uh-oh. Because that passage that say that they like us. Uh-oh. I'm just throwing something out there. Y'all, let's go on and get into a little something. It said Earth was without sin until they ate the fruit. Believe what you want to know. Listen. And that's the woman's fault. I'm just saying though, he should have told a woman, don't eat from the fruit tree. So you talking about Adam's first wife, Lily. Lily gone now. Man, damn it. Did Eve knock off Lily? Anyway, y'all, let's go ahead on and move right along. Go ahead on and move it right along. Oh, we got a quick little update. And then we're gonna talk about Glow real quick. Because it's gonna be quick. It's going to be quick when I'm talking about Glow. Oh, snap. They got one for 25? Got one for 25, but I give him 18. I give him 18 and I ain't even looked at it yet. Oh, it's clean, too. That bit clean, too. Hold on. Oh, snap. Okay, you round now? They got a title in hand. Car runs great. No problems. Very reliable. AC blows cold. Title in hand. They want 25. Oh, it's been up for 3 weeks? Shit, I give him 17. Put that computer on that shit, probably give him 13. Anyway, here we go, y'all. Remember the story we talked about last week? This was last week because today is Monday and we didn't work the weekend, so it had to be last week when we talked about it. Remember I talked about the pastor who said that I'm gonna take it to the door? Remember Pastor had said he was gonna take it to the door? Well, he done took a plea. Remember, he said, bitch, I ain't taking no damn plea. Bitch, I'm taking to the toe. About a little fraud case. You taking a plea.
Last week said no to a plea deal, did a complete about face in court today. Pastor Eric Redden was facing up to 65 years in prison after a local 10 News investigation exposed how he ripped off an elderly man and then took his house. Our own Jeff Weinstein was back in court today for the unexpected reversal and has the latest now from our newsroom. Jeff?
Calvin Eric Redden has now agreed to spend 364 days in the Miami-Dade County Jail, pay $180,000 to the victim, and turn himself in July 15th.
Okay. So he get a little time to chill with his kids and all that. All right.
Understanding that you wish to change your previously entered plea of not guilty to a plea of guilty in exchange for the state's offer.
The plea he rejected last week is similar to a plea Pastor Eric Redden accepted today.
Now, I've never known a pastor to be out in public like this right here, especially in the court of law, without a suit on. Where's your suit at?
Do you understand each of the charges that you're facing before this court?
Yes.
The deal, 364 days in the Miami-Dade County Jail, followed by 15 years probation and $180,000 restitution to the victim, Edward Fuller.
Let me ask y'all a real good question, because I've never, here, I may have to Google it, but I'm gonna ask you good people because y'all smart too. Look here. When you have to pay restitution, is there like a monthly amount that is sought for you, like child support or something like that right now? Is it like a monthly bill, like a credit card bill, like a mortgage payment? Like, is the amount sought, or do you just like, if you got like $50, you just go on and pay them $50 and you send it in money order or something like that right there? Huh? I don't know.
Redden is the pastor of the New Beginning Missionary Baptist Church.
Are you sure you want to proceed with the plea?
We just want closure, Judge.
It was too...
Oh, he just wants some closure. He just wants closure. So it's a monthly payment price. So the courts set up the amount, right? You say, yes, Willie, you can put it on the payment plan. Okay, but do they set the amount, or do they have a conversation with you to see how much you can pay? I think that they'll probably do it like that right up. You say there is an amount set. You say, I called my union president stealing money. You is lying to me. You say it was 366 days in prison, and now he do county time for 10 months. You say he's a habitual offender. With the scamming again, yeah.
2017, when retired postal worker Edward Fuller told Local 10 News that Pastor Redden had ripped him off. Fuller was building a home to leave to his children, but ran out of money. He says Redden convinced him to transfer part ownership of the property, claiming it would help secure a construction loan.
Wow.
Fuller said he trusted Redden because he was a pastor. Instead, Redden sold the home without Fuller's knowledge, kept the money. Redden was later charged with organized fraud, exploitation of the elderly, theft, and grand theft. Fuller has since moved out of state with family for health reasons.
Pastor, anything to say, Pastor?
Redden was taken into custody today, but not for the Fuller case, but on a warrant related to a separate grand theft auto charge recently
Pastor stealing cars.
reopened in Miami-Dade. Now that charge will be combined with the Fuller case as part of the same plea agreement. Redden will be temporarily released to get his affairs in order and has agreed to turn himself in July 15th to begin serving the 364-day sentence. That temporary release comes with a stern warning.
You get that weight off you while you're up there. You know what I'm saying? Lamping and stuff, and work on your health. Work on your health, pimp.
If you're arrested, if you're cited, if you're arrested for a traffic, if you're arrested for a traffic ticket, if you do anything that's in violation of this plea agreement, you forego those 360 days. You understand me?
Yes.
Again, Redden has...
Or if you do anything, if you cut your little lala eye, you in trouble.
agreed to turn himself in July 15th. After his release, if he violates that probation, he faces 30 years in state prison. In the newsroom, Jeff Weinstein, Local 10 News.
Ooh, they basically gave him a slap on the wrist. See, that man, the man, I seen your brother who he had destroyed, this man, future, his money and his house and all that fly stuff right there. He had to live out of state with family because his health has went down. And I can almost say his health went down due to the fact he got scammed by this man here. The stress from that right there probably made that man really, really ill. Now, I wonder if he was to die Can then they come back and charge Buddy with the death? He stressed him to death. That should be some type of law or something. Got stressed to death or something. His health went down because of what you had done did. So the man should be liable for his health. You say, no, Willie? Damn, got to be more careful. Damn it. They should have been able to come back on the player. But anyway, I had done told y'all last week, I don't know why the hell he won't take this damn plea when he already is paying restitution back for doing this here before. So he should have went on ahead and just took the damn plea and been fine with it. But he came to his senses. He came to his senses out here and he screamed. Yeah. He did the right thing. Believe in me, boy. You sit down for a year instead of facing 30, 40, 50 years or something like that. Right? Really, really smart move. Moving right along. I ain't gonna even hold you. Say, look like tip, uncle. Say, all just dirt. I don't understand why he came to court with a t-shirt on. I'm confused. I don't know not damn pastor going to church. I'm going to court without a suit. It could be the cheap suit if you don't want to show like you really, really stunned out here. You can have your little cheap suit. But because that's how you used to dress, and everywhere you go, you must have on a suit. It could be a short set suit. That's what you used to. Let's talk about Glow. Shout out to the person who had done sent me the video and sent me the song. They say, oh, Glow, Miss Moose Knuckle, wins Gospel Song of the Year award. I could not believe it. She did a song with Kurt Franklin and Maverick City. This thing say Glorilla, Kurt Franklin, and Maverick City wins the Best Inspiration Award and the Gospel Award. Well, the Gospel Award is the Inspiration Award. I listened to the song. I would play it, but then they gonna have me gonna get the copyrights and all that, and I don't got time for it. You got to listen to it on your own time. Say Pastor Moose Knuckle. I was supposed to do this before I came on here. Let me see something real quick. Really, really quick. Don't worry. Who won the Gospel Award in 2024 BET Awards? Themes. Thems. TEMS. Hold on. Before I even get to that right there, I'm not in no damn hurry either. Not in no hurry, because, let's see who. But as y'all come on in, man, y'all go ahead on and hit the thumbs up button, man, the share button, and do all that fly stuff right there. I do need your support. Treat me better than that right there. Hold on. That's one. Okay. And I'll say the BET Award, because I want to put up the same thing that I have right here. All right, let me go ahead and put this here on up real quick. Grab that, slice that, push that, got that. There you go. Tim's. Oh, so it's pronounced Tim's. All right, so TEM. What is she? She's a Nigerian singer. The BET Inspiration Artist. Okay, the best award for best gospel inspirational artist winner. Tim's, not a rapper, right? Let's see. Let's do 23. They're not gonna tell us. They're not gonna tell us who won in 2023. Let's do 22. Did they even have a category? Lil Baby won. You lying to me. Miss. Lil Baby won the gospel thing. You lying. Kurt Franklin currently holds the record for the category with 7 wins. Award from Bobby Jones and whatever. I don't know. Bag it up. But they don't want to show me. I don't know why. And I was just thinking, and I was just going to try to make a point. Okay, in 2021, it was Kurt. 2021, it was Kurt. They say that he got 7. 2020, it was Kurt. The year C19. It was Dr. Bobby Jones. He won in 2019. Dr. Bobby Jones Best Gospel Award was won by what? They did all that right there wrong. But anyway, I'll just go ahead on and I just wanted to see, was there any other rappers who have ever won the Gospel Award? Now, I'm going to let y'all hear from Glow, because Glow got something to say, and I think it's right for you good people to hear what Glow had to say. Here we go.
First of all,
Just shout out to her old boy, because she got a daddy.
yo, shout out to God. I love y'all. Let go.
Let go, let go, let go. See, now the one thing that I can say about Glow, and not like the other, Glow still dresses like a woman. In case y'all don't know, Glow, when she go out for the events, it seems like she always have on a dress, except for the one time I think she had on like the white pantsuit. But she's always in a dress. Always in a dress. So she's staying feminine, even though her voice may not sound like it. But she stay feminine with it. You know. Mm-hmm. He said they just made gospel degenerate. I am so confused. Of how she get it. Now, damn it, I rock with Glorilla. Damn it, girl, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? I like that right there. But gospel, and listen, this is why so many, especially dog hue folk, don't rock with the religion no more. Don't rock with the religion anymore, because for some reason, religion has fell over into the skeptics. Religion has became the world, has became a part of the world. When your religion, your gods is not supposed to be a part of the world. It's supposed to be a separation. And yeah. What did I say? What I meant to say, secular. I said what? I said another S word, and I'm so glad that you caught that right there. You knew exactly what I was talking about. But I meant to say secular. Religion has become secular. Yeah. Doing stuff like that. He said, I was a gospel artist, and I protest that award. Listen, I'd be mad as hell if I was a gospel artist. I would also be mad as hell if Kurt Franklin done got 7 back to back. I'd be mad at something. So ain't nobody else making no good enough music? Huh? Shout out to CW Pose for the $2 cash app. You say, do you see what I sent? Did you see what I sent? Oh, I keep forgetting to open up my that got to be more careful. Hold on, because I gotta open up my cash app over here. My bad. Let me refresh, make sure it go on. Was all these today? This was Friday today. Shout out to CW Post for the $2 cash app. You say have the same love for Condoleezza Rice as KK. Oh, as KK. Shout out to CW Post. So, for the $2 cash app. I did say that right. The $2 cash app, you say, stop it. God is real. That's in your opinion. Hey, I can't prove it. I can't prove it. And watch this. No human being can prove it. It's not my fault.
I know how I be rapping, but
That baby is on stage with her dress damn near up to her waist, her slit of her dress up to her waist, breast meat showing on the side. Get the gospel out, the gospel award. How many gospel artists are there? I don't. Give me a list of gospel artists. Kurt Franklin, Marvin Sapp, Yolanda Adams. All of these is older people though. Donnie McClurkin, Shirley Caesar, CeCe Winans, Frank Edwards, Fred Hammond, John Key, Tasha Cobbs, Mary, Patti LaBelle. That all of these are older people. I don't know none of these people. They got Kanye West under gospel artist, and I do believe because he made the song Jesus Walk. Oh, so he probably got a BET award for Jesus Walk. Because I just said that I don't know any rapper who have gotten a BET award, and that's a lot, and gotten a gospel BET award. So I got to check though. We got to check. Did Kanye West get a BET Gospel Award for Jesus Walks? No. Kanye West did not win a Gospel Award at the BET Awards for Jesus Walk, while Jesus Walk was nominated for the Best Gospel Artist at the 2005 BET Awards. It did not win that category. He did, however, win Video of the Year and Best Male Hip Hop Artist for Jesus Walk at the same ceremony. The song was also nominated for Best International Video at the 2004 Much Music Video Awards. So you mean to tell me, right? Jesus Walk, it was fire. I got to give it to Kanye. Jesus Walk was fire. The BET did not give the Gospel Award to Jesus Walks. Wow. They gave the award to Glorilla. And I'm not even hating on Glo. I just don't understand. I didn't want to play the doggone video. I didn't want to play the. I am gonna play like a bar. So let me push me because I gotta bring this here down. I'm gonna play like a little bar or something like that right there. If you're still watching the show right now and you did not hear the verse that I just played, Glorilla from the song Rain Down on Me, I had to remove it. But you can go to the Willie Williams Show. At the website, I can't be telling y'all to go anywhere. Always stay on YouTube, but the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all make sure that y'all liking and stuff like that right there. You know where you can go, but stay here. Stay on YouTube. It's kind of confusing, but I got to say stuff like that right there. So, these people don't be tripping on me. But anyway, that was a bar from the song. That was a bar from the song. That was Glo. She got best. She got the God.
scared to ask them for.
Do y'all even understand just by looking at these people here that they showed? I don't know if this is family. I have no idea. But it's like the younger faces are like happy. She don't look that happy. He don't look that happy. I don't know if that's family or not. But they don't look happy about this one. That short skirt. But they is at the BET Awards. It's not a gospel award show. But, yeah.
But,
He shout out to T-League for the $2 super chat. He said, I miss when rappers had... Oh, yeah. Appreciate that right there. I should have said that this is for fair use. This is for fair use and educational purposes. But by the time that the show is over, if I have to remove it, then I will have to remove it. Yeah, no. And it just is what it is, man. You say the audience is laughing at her, not with her. Wow. I'm flabbergasted. I'm flabbergasted. And for it to not and for Kanye to not win. This was back in 2004, before all of this, before all of these things that Kanye been going through, y'all. So this was back when we liked it, Kanye. Well, this was back when the majority liked it, Kanye West. This was back then. This was before all of the Jewish stuff and all of that type of stuff right there. This was back when the majority of folk liked the Kanye West. And he didn't win. That's deep. That's real deep. That actually shows y'all how much things have changed. And he probably didn't get it because he's a rapper. He probably didn't get it because he is a rapper and not a gospel singer or a gospel performer or a gospel artist. My bad. You say that isn't surprising. They serve a different God. Hell, you may got a good point with that right now. You say, well, hell, we do know who their God is then. It's wild. But anyway, moving right along. I ain't going to hear much hold you. Y'all, we had 181 thumbs ups in these YouTube streets. And YouTube is where you need to be at. Listen, call out to all of your friends and family. Come on around here to YouTube and stay on YouTube all day if you can. You need to be on YouTube and nowhere else. Hell, maybe I need to just promote YouTube out here and things will work out for me. Y'all moving right along. Y'all, we got a 12-year-old. We going to the A. We going to the A to where there's some bad news at. It's like it's always some bad news out here in these doggone streets. Grab that right there. We have a vigil. We have a vigil that's being held in the ATL shouting for a 12-year-old boy who was killed in a drive-by shooting. I think his mama finna say something. Hit watch it.
A memorial continues to grow for a 12-year-old boy. A memorial continues to grow for a 12-year-old boy killed in Southwest Atlanta in a drive-by shooting. Over the weekend, the community came together for a vigil honoring Janilyn Greggs. Saturday's vigil took place at the Hidden Pine Apartments complex. That is the same place where this child was gunned down on Thursday night. Police say it happened after two groups got into some kind of conflict out there. They say one group left, got in a car, and started shooting. Police say Janilyn was an innocent bystander who just got caught there in the crossfire. As families and loved ones gathered to reflect on his young life, we heard from his grieving mother about this heartbreaking loss.
My baby, when he got shot, my baby crouched right here and ran in my house and crouched on the sofa. That's all I seen when my baby take his last breath.
He ran home.
He ran home to me. Couple days before that, when my baby, before he even got shot, my baby had a dream. He told me, I said, "None, you was screaming in your sleep." He said, I had a dream that I died and came back to life. That hurted me, y'all. Like, I want to cry, but I can't share any more tears. Like, my baby in a better place now.
So difficult to hear from that mother out there. Now, a neighbor told 11 Alive that he saw Janilyn outside playing basketball when the shooting happened. Atlanta police have now arrested 19-year-old Michael Hollis in connection to this shooting. He is charged with murder, aggravated assault, among other crimes.
We gonna back this here. We gotta back this here. I know good as hell what. Now listen, I know good as well hell, y'all didn't bring a used, it looked like a Dr. Pepper and or a Coca-Cola. I know y'all didn't bring a used pickle jar. Bitch, I hope that whoever bought the used stuff, I hope that it was done by a child. Do y'all? I don't think that y'all could see this right here. Hold on. I don't think that y'all could see what's on this doggone plate, but hold on. I got to put this in. Look. Do y'all see what's by the Coke can? The Coke bottle? Do y'all see what's by the Coke bottle? This is a plate. This right here is a plate. That look like Church's chicken. That shit right there look like Church's chicken. Yes, this shit is embarrassing. But listen, the reason that I say I hope that a child did this, because if an adult bought the already open pickle jar and a more than a half drunk Coke bottle, y'all need y'all ass whooped. This don't even make no sense. At least go buy a pickle jar. Hell, at least fill the pickle jar up to make the shit look real and erase the stuff that y'all done wrote on there. They got dollars. They got the Welchers. They got Twinkies. Got a gun and stuff like that. They got the little football because these are the type of things that he like to play with. So I am under the assumption that children put this stuff here. I hope so. I can give children a pass. I can give children a pass for this right here. But they mammies need to tell them we don't bring almost finished drunk Coke bottles and shit. We don't, no, you go back to the ice cream truck and you buy another one and you don't drink it and then you put it on out there. Yeah. It's just a little cone of Coke.
Memorial continues to grow for a 12-year-old boy killed in Southwest Atlanta in a drive-by shooting. Over the weekend, the community came together
Let's look at these people. Okay,
for a vigil honoring
all right.
Janilyn Greggs.
The cameraman lighted her from the door. He lighted her body from the door.
Saturday's vigil took place at the...
All right. This say, I think this is saying R.I.P. I think this says Lolo. This look like somebody that already ate the damn Doritos. These look like oatmeal pie. Now, I like me old oatmeal pie. Just ain't had one in a long time. But come on, dog.
Hidden Pine Apartments complex.
Hold on.
That is the same place where this
Mom out there with the gut. You do your thing, Susie.
child was gunned down on Thursday night. Police say it happened after two groups got into some kind of conflict out there. They say
Forever 12. This was I hope that this is washable. I hope that this is washable like crayons. I really, really do. But it's their community.
one group left, got in a car, and started shooting. Police say Janilyn was an innocent bystander who just got caught there in the crossfire.
Got caught up in the crossfire. Shout out to Sensei for the $2 super chat. He say they cried longer over losing a man than over a child. Ooh, we done saw them videos, huh?
As families and loved ones gathered to reflect on his young life, we heard from his grieving mother about this heartbreaking loss.
My baby, when he got shot, my baby crouched right here and ran in my house.
Stop. I heard the first time that you said, and I was like, wait, huh, sugar. Damn it, y'all beg men to listen to y'all, and I'm one who listens.
In my house and crouched on the sofa.
What he did?
My baby crouched right here and ran in my house.
He collapsed right there and ran into your house. Now, I ain't the smartest motherfucker. I don't have them fancy degrees that y'all be having. He collapsed right there and ran into the house at the same time? Or do I'm supposed to be like, Willie, you know what she mean. He collapsed and then he got up and he ran. And did that boy got on a bonnet? All right, man. Say it again, sister.
My baby crouched right here and ran in my house and crouched on the sofa.
He collapsed twice. Go ahead.
That's all I seen when my baby take his last breath.
He ran home.
He ran home to me.
He say he ran home to his mother. And I do understand that they're saying this here to be like, there's a certain word that I'm looking for to make it seems like, it goes back to when we thought that George Floyd, him calling for his mama was like a significant thing, a connection with the mama or something like that, but he wasn't calling for his mama. But we tried to make it like more than really what it is. That's what they just did right there. He ran home to me. Where else is a child going to run to in a situation like this? You didn't even have to be home. He would have ran home. Your boyfriend or your man, the baby daddy, or anybody could have been home. It could have been his uncle. He knows to run home, but they're trying to make it like he was running for his mama. Well, I'm kind of, sort of, but it depends on who we know who at the house, right?
He ran home to me. Couple days before that, when my baby, before he even got shot, my baby had a dream. He told me, I said, "None, you was screaming in your sleep." He said, I had a dream that I died and came back to life. That hurted me, y'all. Like,
Nah, I don't understand that right there. Because then she's gonna say that he's in a better place, and to make that reference, that lets me know that you is a believer in a God. If you is a believer in a God, and you believe that Jesus is the Son of God and he died for your sins, why would you feel bad that your son say he died and came back to life when the one that you supposed to believe in to kind of help you get into heaven too died and came back to life? He did what Jesus did, and you didn't like that.
that hurted me, y'all.
Yeah,
like, I came back to life.
It hurted you that he died and came back to life, but you, in my opinion, if you're rocking with Jesus, then you appreciate Jesus dying and coming back to life. I don't get it.
That
Bro got on the button.
hurted me, y'all. Like, I want to cry, but I can't share any more tears. Like, my baby in a better place now.
Your baby's in a better place. I keep trying to tell y'all, we grew up saying and believing that once we die, we go to a better place. And I used to always say, well, what the hell is we crying for then? If you in the better place, if I'm in squalor, if I'm in a 1-1, and you get to now move into a mansion, I should be happy for you that you moved into a mansion, unless I'm still sad that I'm here in the 1-1. I don't know, maybe the analogy bad. I'm just thinking it through. Go ahead.
So difficult to hear from that mother out there. Now, a neighbor told 11 Alive that he saw Janilan outside playing basketball.
Got to be more careful. Now, I appreciate y'all because y'all know I'm thanking y'all for doing that right there. This is what we got to always do. We got to go find out if the young player gotta go fund me. It's a doggone shame. And then we got grown people that's out here shooting. And the sad part is he may not what the hell? I can't slide it. I'm trying to slide it right so I can uh-huh. Show enough. Show enough do. Go and put this on up. If you all would like to support the family, please go around and GoFundMe. Support I can't pronounce his name. Janalen, I think. I don't want to be disrespectful. Support for his funeral expenses. They want 7.5. Why y'all ain't ask for more than that right now? And you got 49. You almost there. You're almost there. Janalen. I just don't want. My bad. I am creating this GoFundMe to ask for your support for the funeral expenses of the 12-year-old boy who tragically lost his life to gun violence on June the 12th, 2025. As his mother's only child, Janilan, I guess that's how you pronounce it, was the center of her world, bringing immense joy and love to everyone he knew. He was a bright, energetic, kind-hearted young boy with a promising future. His sudden passing has left his family and community devastated. In this incredible, difficult time, his mother is facing not only the emotional pain of losing her son, but also the financial burden of arranging his funeral. Having Willie been telling y'all for years, get your children life insurance. That way you grieve less and you grieve better. Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. He said the bonnet scream, GoFundMe and no insurance. Got to be more careful. You got a good point right there. His mother is facing not only the emotional pain of losing her son, but also the financial burden of arranging his funeral. Your generous donation will help cover the cost of the funeral service, burial, and other related expenses, allowing his family to focus on grieving and healing. Isn't that why I keep telling y'all, get y'all? A lot of people thought I'd be lying when I be saying every day. You grieve better. You grieve better. You have time to grieve if you got some life insurance. If the check in the mail hits, I promise you, you grieve better. Every contribution, no matter the size, will make a significant difference and will deeply and will be deeply appreciated. Thank you for your kindness and support in honoring Janilin's memory. Young boy gone too soon. Gone too soon. Got to be more careful. You say, oh, Section 8 Queen. You say a GoFundMe equals a cruise. You know, because you got to be able to get away sometime. Yeah. GoFundMe equals free life insurance. Say she gonna take the money and buy weave and liquor. Promise you, got to be more careful. Oh, yeah. Maybe the 7.5 is for a cremation. Maybe. Got to be more careful. I promise you. Y'all listen. I know what the hell I'm talking about when the check is in the mail. When the check is in the mail, you probably been check to check around here. Boy, when the check is in the mail, and if it's a nice check in the mail, you're going to fuck around and relocate. If you've been paying a nice policy, and you may have been living in squalor and shit like that, but you've been doing what you can, but you've been paying your insurance, and that check come. Oh, nice one. Don't fuck around and like 100. Ooh, 100. When I tell you gonna grieve in the better address or at a better address. Yeah. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all, go get you some insurance. I know we don't wanna make our children assets. I do get it. Well, technically you will not be making your child an asset because you're not removing them from the planet. Having life insurance on your children is like the same having life insurance on your car. Just saying. He said, not to sound ignorant, but she only had one child and was living in the hood. She must not work. I truly have no sympathy and empathy for a woman with one child. Like, I don't have it for any mothers. But if you got one child and you failing, if you have one child and you're failing, this reminds me of women with no children and they're failing. But if you got one and you living in squalor. Oh my God. We got to pray for people, y'all. He said, no, Willie, she's staying in those Section 8 apartments. There it is. Well, hell, fuck around and have a 100 stack check coming and you living in squalor. Now, a lot of you females will remain in your Section 8 apartment and have a good time with that 100K. I promise you that right there. No, they ain't moving to where you got to pay real rent. Yeah, no. But this doggone shit. But if y'all would like to support the family, man, y'all go around there to GoFundMe and type in that support. Move right along. I ain't gonna even hold you. Just saying. We got to do better. He said, my grandfather tried to shake me down for money he paid on my mother's funeral. Oh, family. Ooh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that's like the worst thing for like when kinfolk die, when family die, and now we arguing as a family about the paper. I would never argue about money after somebody done died. Ever. You say she was in an upscale Wakanda. Say only the flesh dies. That's right. Yep. That's what they be saying. Mm-hmm. You say she's just upgraded to an independent woman. Oh, and now she's childless. Question? I don't know. If you was on Section 8 and you getting dependent, and you getting assistance because of a child, and you lose your child, and you only had one, do you lose your assistance? Somebody talk to me now. Do you, I just thought about it. Do you lose your assistance? If you only had one child and your child done died, do you lose your stamps? I think you will lose your stamps when you recertify. I think you'll lose your stamps because you can't put that person back on like the application. Give y'all said the pat on the back of y'all at 200 right now. That's what I'm talking about. You say, no, your voucher amount changes, so you get to keep your Section 8? Is that what you're telling me? Say, no child to depend on. You say, she'll be pregnant soon. She got it. Well, she got to get pregnant and produce that child before she got to recertify. Say, she'll be pregnant next year. She got, listen, she got to get pregnant now. Damn, but you recertify like every 6 months, right? Like with food stamps you do, right? You say that they give you up to 3 months to make another one? Oh, okay. You say she God-fearing. All right. I did do a story of a good mother not reporting her child had done left Earth. Yeah. You just don't be wanting to lose them damn assistants. Hold on. Let's ask Google. Let's ask my AI Lala. Do a woman lose her Section 8 voucher if her child dies? No, a woman will not automatically lose her Section 8 if her child dies. The voucher is tied to the household, not just the individual child. If the child was a minor or a dependent, the household size and potential eligibility for the voucher may be adjusted, but the voucher itself would not be revoked solely due to the child's death. We got our answer. Oh, yeah, because we did go over this of that having a child does not determine whether you get on Section 8. Remember we talked about that right there in the show probably like a few months ago? And I was like, I didn't even know that. I didn't know that you didn't have to have a child to get on Section 8. You say, Willie, the child doesn't have to be born before getting benefits. You right, because they did change those. Well, hell, I know that you can get WIC and stuff like while pregnant. Yeah. You say, I'm not donating no money to any family member who goes and doesn't have life insurance out here playing, not when $10 a month can get you 50. I'm trying to tell you something. Boy, I'm trying to tell you something. I'm trying to tell you something. You say she no longer has a household. You say they offset from income. Yeah. Section 8 is income based. Yes. But listen, that's why I'm glad that we talked about that. And I think that was like a month ago. To where I truly did not know. And I know that a lot of us did not know that you didn't have to have a child because it's based on your income. I didn't know. Yeah, that's probably why I always been denied, because I was always over the limit. Tell me I make too damn much. By whose standards? You say it's stupid to be on Section 8 while working. Now they do allow you to work, but it's a limit. It's a limit that you cannot hit now to keep your Section 8. Moving right along. I ain't gonna even hold you. Remember, y'all, or did I do that right there earlier? Oh, yeah. Yeah, when I was talking about neglect of a child. Okay, bam. Let's go ahead on and jump into this right here then. I want to see what category this falls under right here. We're going to Osceola County, which is in Central Florida, like Orlando, Kissimmee area. We have an autistic 5-year-old who has passed away. It says a mom says the Osceola County resort could have done more to save her 5-year-old son. Say that part again. A mom says a resort could have done more to save her 5-year-old son. The resort could have done more. Here we go.
Another top local story tonight. A grieving mom wants you to know about. Another top local story tonight. A grieving mom wants you to know about her 5-year-old son, Ashton Smith. He was autistic and nonverbal, and she says
Westgate. Why I know where that's at.
a timeshare resort in Kissimmee did not do enough to save his life. Ashton drowned this morning in a pond near the swimming pool at the Westgate Resort on Westgate Boulevard. His mom says fencing would keep this from happening again. She spoke with community correspondent Jarrell Baker.
She said the resort didn't do enough because they didn't have fencing around the pond, which is next to the swimming pools.
Lynetta Taylor can't hold back the tears.
Everything about my son I'm gonna miss.
Shot that baby. I found a tattoo on the neck. I ain't saying people with tattoos on their necks is bad. People I just like to go out on the porn. I just got a tattoo on the neck. Go ahead.
She'll be heading back home to Virginia from their annual family vacation trip without her youngest son, Ashton.
I hear him screaming, just, Mom, I had to get McDonald's every day. I don't care. I would do that again 1,000 times.
Taylor found her son's body in a pond near the pool at the Westgate Town Center Resort at 8 a.m. Friday morning after he wandered off from their hotel room. This video shows a bystander performing CPR before paramedics and officers arrive, trying desperately to save Ashton's life.
Being that he has autism and he's nonverbal, it's very heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Because he couldn't cry for nobody. He couldn't call for nobody. You understand?
You think there should have been just more security efforts to help?
Yes, sir. More security. Yes, because if there would have been a gate around the pond, then Ashton wouldn't have got in the pond.
Taylor believes that Westgate should add fencing or guardrails around the pond and add lifeguards at the pool and take other steps to make sure what happened to Ashton never happens again. I reached out to Westgate about the drowning. They confirmed that they have CPR certified staff there 24 hours a day. They're working with the family to help care for their needs during this difficult time. In Osceola County, Jarrell Baker, News 6.
Oh, we could write it back. Yeah, they did say what she said, nonverbal. I think she said the nonverbal part. I'm flabbergasted.
In Kissimmee did not do enough to save his life. Ashton drowned.
Yeah, say so. Where was his responsible mama? She was inside the resort room
This morning in a pond near the swimming pool at the Westgate Resort on Westgate Boulevard. His mom says fencing would keep this from happening again.
Fencing would keep a child from getting in the pond and drowning. I'm in agreement. Fencing would.
She spoke with community correspondent Jarrell Baker.
Lynetta Taylor can't hold back the tears.
Everything about my son I'm gonna miss.
She'll be heading back home to
She ain't no bad looking woman either.
Virginia from their annual family vacation trip without her youngest son, Ashton.
I hear him screaming, just, Mom, I had to get McDonald's every day. I don't care. I would
say mama had to get McDonald's every day. Now she's talking about a autistic child, but a child only knows what is shown and what is given to him. And I want to say, I think that we are bad parents if we give our children these fast food things consistently. I just want to say we bad parents. Now I do understand what she's saying about with like an autistic child. I get it. But you would continue to give your child something that will continue to make his autism worse. Autism has a lot to do with the gut tract. It has a lot to do with that right there. But say that there again, so
Mom, I had to get McDonald's every day. I don't care. I would do that again 1,000 times.
Just so you can have them back. I feel you, sure.
Taylor found her son's body in a pond near the pool at the Westgate Town Center Resort at 8 a.m. Friday morning after he wandered off from their hotel room. This video shows
She found him at 8 something in the morning after he did what? He wandered off. Does this not fall under what I had to say earlier? Was that thing called child neglect? You don't know where your child at? That's child neglect. Your child wander off and die? That's child neglect. That's child endangerment. That's a whole bunch of things, ain't it?
Hotel room. This video.
You left it to where a 5-year-old with autism can get out of your resort room door in the morning. That means that the room door wasn't locked, and the hotels have those lock things that you put up. Like, you can open up the door and don't open it up all the way. It has the lock chain thing, don't it? So that right there wasn't on out. No.
Shows a bite.
Say that baby slow. No, don't say that.
From their hotel room. This video shows a bystander performing CPR before paramedics and officers arrive, trying desperately to save Ashton's life.
Stop. I'm assuming that this is his mother. The bystander was performing CPR. I'm hoping by the bystander doing CPR was because the mother had got tired of doing CPR. Y'all gotta walk with me now. I know a lot of y'all are saying, I would never get tired of trying to save my child's life. Yes, you will. If you ever had to perform CPR, hell, even if you haven't had to perform CPR, if you was trained right, they train you to where you get tired. And believe in me, those compressions and them breaths, that shit is tiring. I don't care how much you want to save your child's life, your ass will get tired. But I'm hoping that the bystander was taking up the slack because now the mother got tired. The reason I'm saying this is because it's worse if the mama and if y'all parents don't know CPR. Imagine she come out, she find her child floating in the water, she run out there, she hollering, she grab her baby and cannot attempt to save her child's life. And in my mind, she probably did not know CPR. So the innocent bystander, well, the bystander had to do CPR. And that is a shame of us being parents, us being adult. Us just being humans and don't know CPR. We should be ashamed of ourselves.
This video shows a bystander performing CPR before paramedics and officers arrive, trying desperately to save Ashton's life.
Being that he has autism and he's nonverbal, it's very heartbreaking.
Being that he had autism and nonverbal, it's very heartbreaking. Well, sister, being that he had autism and he was nonverbal, you should have been that thing called extra cautious or precautious. Is one of them words, but you know what I'm saying. Shout out to YL for the 199 super chat. Say our training with CPR dummy was exhausting. I'm trying to tell you, and I keep getting certified. I've been certified over 20 some years, but that shit is tiring. It is real tight. And I know what y'all thinking. Yeah, it might be tiring, but when is your baby? When is your baby? A woman can be a superwoman. No, hell no, you ain't gonna get tired too. Okay, nobody being a superwoman. Superman got tired. Didn't he? He got to be more careful. But listen, you do not want to be in a situation where you cannot even attempt to save one of your loved ones' life. You do not want that on your heart, babies. And it's men and women. You do not want that on your heart. You say she looks slow. She's sad, though.
Yeah. Because he couldn't cry for nobody. He couldn't call for nobody. You understand?
We understand that, but why is you not holding yourself accountable and you holding that company accountable? It sounds to me like your child died and now you trying to get paid. It sounds because you putting all the onus. I'm surprised that she's not arrested. She's not arrested.
You think there should have been just more security efforts to help?
Yes, sir. More security. Yes, because
She said, hell yeah, yes, sir. It should have been more. I don't know why he didn't, but I do understand that you don't want to, because if you say certain things to women and you're trying to do your damn job, you probably get snapped on. But hell, you should have made a snap on you. Or you should have asked the question to get her to snap on you, because we like drama and the ratings and everything would have went sky high. You know what I'm saying? But he said, so you do believe that they should have done more? Yeah. If I'd have worked out, I'd be like, so do you think that you could have done anything more than what you did? Well, how did the baby get out? I be wanting to ask these types of questions, like the real questions. Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. Say, no daddy.
he couldn't call for nobody. You understand?
You think there should have been just more security efforts to help?
Yes, sir. More security. Yes.
She said that like, hell yeah. Come on, dog. Like, you don't think so? You know?
Because if there would have been a gate around the pond, then Ashton wouldn't have got in the pond.
You're right. You're right. If it would have been a gate, he wouldn't have got around there. We could also say if you was tending to your child, he wouldn't have never got out of the room that y'all was staying in. You do know that, right? Y'all do understand that right there, right? If you would have been tending to your baby, he would have not gotten out of the room.
That believes that Westgate should.
Yes, this is totally her fault. Totally.
Add fencing or guardrails around the pond and add lifeguards at the pool and take.
Now, I will say this. Westgate, yes. Other resorts, y'all need to put gates around. Yes, y'all just listen. I'm trying to save y'all some money. I know it don't look good like the gates around the ponds and shit like that right there. You would think that parents would be watching their little bad ass children, but hey, they don't. They let them just I think a lot of them just be wanting their child or their children to be gone forever.
Other steps to make sure what happened to Ashton never happens again.
Young player ain't have a chance. Young player ain't have a chance. Because the parent failed, not the resort. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. You can't blame the goddamn people. Well, you can verbally, but no. No, that baby is looking for a payday. She looking for the... Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. Check a GoFundMe. What is we doing? Willie, get on your damn jaw. You out here slipping on your pimping, dog. Hold on. Let me scroll down. Scroll on down. Let me go on to the... Nope, that one them, the residents. Nope. I'm trying to get to a little news thing. Okay, the child died, but that's a YouTube thing. Department. The child drowned. Okay, this is the news right here. Scroll down. Let's see if we got to GoFundMe. And they say that this is their year... Well, this is her yearly family trip. So they used to coming to the resort. So if this is the family trip and y'all used to coming, you know that pond ain't have no fence around it. And you still didn't watch your baby. But that's okay. Let's find his name. The child identified as Ashton, but they don't. I was looking for like his last name, but I don't think that they're giving it to me right now. Her last name is Taylor. So I'm under the assumption right now that his last name is Taylor. If she's a single mom, then his last name will be Taylor. Let's go. Let's just put his first name in. Let's just put his first name in. Ashton. Okay, then let me go Taylor. Let me type in Taylor. What we looking at? Nope. So since I can't find it that away, or since I can't find one that away, let me possibly put in her name. Because if she did one, then it would be in her name. Let's just see. Yeah, let me paste. And God damn it. God the beat. Is this right? This can't be right. So they already did a GoFundMe? This can't be right. Hold on. So what day was this? Is this old? Still accounting, 10 o'clock a.m. 10 o'clock. The date, June 13th. Okay, so this happened on the 13th. So this recent. Something that's, you say no donations. Well, this is crazy. All right. So it's saying the goal, but ain't nobody did anything. Oh, I am thinking that they asked for 28 and they already got the 28 because it's saying like a 28 goal. But anyway, my bad. No one has donated. Now, I would think that because it's not being advertised or something like that right now. But if y'all would like to help out the mother, you say in loving memory of Ashton, support his family. The goal is $2,800. And yes, it was sought up by his mother. It is with heavy hearts that we share the tragic and unexpected loss of our beloved son, Ashton, who passed away in a tragic accident on June 13, 2025. He was 5 years old and a beautiful soul taken from us too soon. Ashton was playful, funny, loved to laugh, kind, full of energy, loved by many. His loss has left a hole in our hearts that will never fully heal. Okay. We have made arrangements, but if you'd like to help and donate and support our family during this incredible, difficult time, we appreciate you. If you are able to contribute, no matter how small your generosity will make a meaningful difference. Even if you are unable to donate, we would deeply appreciate if you could share this page with others who may wish to help. Thank you for your love, support, and prayers. With gratitude, grieving parents, family of Ashton. Grieving parents. What's up? You mean to tell me nobody has donated? This can't be right. And this was created a day ago. This was done a day, so that means that a lot of people, they don't know about the story then. You say whoever thought up GoFundMe is getting it. Man, these people are filthy rich messing around with GoFundMe. But still, typically, with a story like this and no one has donated, that's different. Something is really, really missing here. Yep, but this is the GoFundMe. If you all would like to support, y'all going on around there. Moving right along. I ain't gonna even hold you. Got to be more careful. Little buddy done gone too soon, as we say, gone too soon. Because of his mother. There's nobody else I could blame. I ain't trying to make nobody feel bad. I call shit for how I see it. Because if it was me, and my child done got out, and now my child dead, they want to see me down at the station. They want to see me down at the station. They won't come and they possibly won't come and arrest me. They'll just come. Can you come down here to the station so we can have a word with you or something like that right there? You know what I'm saying? And I would just have to get my things in order, something like that right there before I go on down there, because I kind of know they not finna let me come home. They not finna let me come on home. Just not gonna happen. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. I got one for y'all. Remember they out here acting a donkey? They out here acting a donkey. Let me get it together. Who is these people? Is we well over 200? We should have been well over 200. We should be over 250 now. Damn, we at 217. I think that y'all still doing a good thing, a good job, but we can do better. I think that we can do better. We can do better. Share. I need y'all to hit that share button. Shout out to Miss Buck good for the $1 cash app. You say she stayed at a timeshare, but no life insurance, right? Family yearly vacation. We ain't got no damn life insurance though. Life insurance costs more than a timeshare. No. Timeshare costs more than life insurance for a 5-year-old. Yep. Decisions. I can't afford life insurance. Decisions. We can afford hair. We can afford J's. We can afford cars. We can afford clubs. We can afford essential products. Now, I don't want y'all to mess with your essential products now because you need that right there to keep going. But we can do everything that we want to do. You all will sell y'all food stamps for everything else except for life insurance. I think if you got all these damn children and you get all of these food stamps, you should sell some of your food stamps to pay your children's life insurance. You should literally sell food stamps to pay for children's life insurance. It says timeshare is also a contract that they have to pay monthly, just like life insurance. You right about that right there. Mm-hmm. Yep, they tried to get me many times and many years. No. I'm not paying for this shit. Listen, I'm not doing it. I will wait till you have a special, and I will agree to come for your 2 days, your 2 to 3 days, and I will get up on like a Saturday morning, and I will do the whole little routine and driving around on the little cart and give you the opportunity to go ahead on and sell me shit. And I just came to the damn resort for $52 for the weekend. You goddamn right I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm coming to give you a chance to try to sell that shit to me, knowing that I ain't finna buy nothing. You can't get me like that. And I go on the trip every goddamn year. $52 for the weekend. I'm about that life. Yep. We over with the 200. Appreciate that right there. He said, as the mother of an autistic child, monitoring is non-stop. My child got out and was riding his bike at 6 a.m. Neighbors saw him and brought him home. It happens. I know. I know it happened. I got peoples who are dealing with the same type of shit. I know it happens. I truly know it happens. And this is why I'm still saying your ass still should be charged with neglect. I know you have to really watch autistic kids. One thing about autistic kids, their mind works different than non-autistic children. I'm not saying that non-autistic children are slow. I'm not saying that they are slow. But what I'm saying, autistic children, their memory is so great. They pay attention and the memory is really, really good. And they will attempt to do some shit. I'm just saying. A lot of them, they really, really good with numbers. And they figure shit out in their head really, really well. So the things that you think that a non-autistic child wouldn't do, well, you better stop thinking like that when it comes down to a autistic child. Because they tad bit different. Moving right along, I ain't gonna much hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. They fighting out here. Shit, damn it, it's caught on camera. They fighting. Here we go, y'all.
Good afternoon, West Michigan. I'm Julia Borman in for Juliet and Elena. Good afternoon, West Michigan. I'm Julia Borman in for Juliet and Elena. We are hearing from Grand Rapids Police Chief Eric Winstrom on 3 big stories today. First, an encounter between officers and community members in the Boston Square neighborhood. It was caught on camera and posted on social media. 13 on your side's Callie Lichter is live now outside the police department downtown. Callie, you just talked with the chief. What did he have to say about this?
Julia, Winstrom says he stands behind his officers' conduct, and the videos circulating social media are just part of the story.
Come on. Ooh, about to break his ankle.
Those were some of the yells you hear in a video circulating around social media showing a physical altercation between GRPD officers and men in the Boston Square neighborhood. Winstrom says officers were in the area because there was concern over a group of men who allegedly had an AR-15 rifle and a 9mm handgun. While officers talked to the group, he says the individuals from the Boston Square Neighborhood Association came out and inserted themselves in the situation and got arrested. A man was tased, but Winstrom says the officer gave 9 verbal commands before an escalation of force. He says he holds his officers to a high standard, and it's frustrating to see this type of response from the community when he believes the officers were doing their job.
You'll ask my union what they think about of the standards I hold the officers. They'll tell you that it's too high, that I hold my officers to too high a standard. I hold them to the highest standard because we want to be proud. We want to be known as the best, and we are the best. So frustrating that when these men and women are doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing, making sure that those armed individuals aren't talking about, we're not discussing the 7th and 8th murder of the year.
Winstrom says he knows the 2 individuals who were arrested and says they are good people who made a bad choice. And he says body-worn cameras are reviewed after a complaint about officer behavior. Live at the Grand Rapids Police.
Y'all do know that I would say that the majority of people gets arrested after making a bad choice. The majority of people get arrested after making a bad choice. He said that they good people, they just made a bad choice. Well, a lot of people is good people who make bad. The majority of people is good people who gets arrested after making a bad choice.
Winstrom says he knows the 2 individuals who were arrested and says they are good people who made a bad choice.
Good people out here. Shout out to Jacob for the $2 super chat. He say, Willie, I'm all gas and no brakes with. That's what's up. He said they're trying to figure out everything. See, if they would have minded their own doggone business, because they not say that them people that came in there and introduced themselves. He gonna hurt himself right here. He twisted his angle and everything. Watch him. Watch him when he come around here. Watch him right there.
Those were some of the yells you hear in a video circulating around social media showing a physical altercation between GRPD officers and men in the Boston Square neighborhood. Winstrom says officers were in the area because there was concern over a group of men who allegedly had an AR-15 rifle and a 9mm handgun.
Well, what did he go down and reach for? A phone that he thought was his? He thought his phone was his. But it
allegedly had an AR-15 rifle and a 9mm handgun. While officers talked to the group, he says the individuals from the Boston Square Neighborhood Association came out and inserted themselves in the situation and got arrested.
Man, in your business. Let these people deal with their situation on their own when they get in court. Man, this ain't had nothing to do with you got people. That did it. But now buddy out here swinging and shit. Listen, he is there with that taser. And game be over a lot of time. When y'all get hit with the taser, game be over.
Those were some of the yells you hear in a video circulating around social media showing a physical altercation between
right down on this shit. Listen. Man, move right along. Boy, y'all leave people alone. Leave people alone. Now listen, y'all. I had a video that was from last week. That was from last week about y'all out here playing with the police. Too funny. And when I tell you funny, but I ain't gonna be able to find it right now. I'm not gonna be able to find it right now. Let me delete. Let me get some of this stuff off my screen because it's in my way. Tell me what time it is. We still moving good. All right, bam. Damn, I got a lot of stuff. And really don't know what I want to give you good people. But hold on. Bam. Hold on. Oh, I think this is what I was asked about earlier. That's what I asked about. Wait. Oh, I think that this may be it. Hold on. Is this DeKalb County? Oh no, this one right here is in Nashville. Okay, this is Nashville. Let's see what we got out here in Nashville. Somebody was saying something about a mother and 5 children. Damn, what was going on? We have a mother and 5 children who was shot. A mother and 5 children shot while visiting Nashville.
Mother and her 5 children were shot late last night while they were visiting Nashville for the weekend. This happened north of town in the Bellshire neighborhood, not far from Madison. Tony Sloan is on the scene. So do we know what happened and how is this mother and how are her children?
Yeah, so far, Jennifer, we do know that shooting did take place late last night around 10 o'clock. As far as a motive for that, that's still under investigation. And as far as the condition on the mother and her 5 children, we're still waiting for police to give us an update on that as well. But we have sent those questions. We're waiting to hear back. But the investigation continues. We actually just saw Metro Police still patrolling this area here as that investigation continues. But 6 people shot. And again, right now, their conditions are unknown. Metro Police, they did tell us that the family was visiting from Iowa in their Dodge minivan when those shots rang out. Now, this all happened here on the intersection of Westchester Drive and Brick Church Pike. It was around 10 o'clock last night. For those of you who are familiar with this area, it's just down the road from the Gethsemane Baptist Church. And we actually saw the investigation as it unfolded. We counted 9 or 10 police squad cars, and all 4 points of the road were blocked off by officers before they brought a tow truck to tow that vehicle away.
I don't know, like it's difficult to say that this is a domestic love situation because of they was visiting.
It was that red minivan, but we saw detectives working extensively to get answers. Metro Police, they did tell us that a suspect is in custody, and he is the mother's 26-year-old boyfriend. His identity has not been shared with us yet. Police have not released the motive, so of course we're going to continue to stay on top of this and let you know all the latest details that we're learning, but the investigation is still new. There's a lot of moving parts in this. We're going to stay on top of it.
Did he just say the mama got a 26-year-old boyfriend?
Working extensively to get answers. Metro Police, they did tell us that a suspect is in custody, and he is the mother's 26-year-old boyfriend.
That's the suspect. Oh, so this is a domestic love situation, but they ain't give us no damn pictures. I don't like these stories of where we can't see who we talking about, man. For real, man. Because a woman and 5 children just don't just get shot up. Imagine if a 26-year-old boyfriend would do something like this. This is wild.
His identity has not been shared with us yet. Police have not released the motive, so of course we're going to continue to stay on top of this and let you know all the latest details that we're learning. But the
got to be more careful. But hell, I'm finna see if there's another. There got to be some type of update about this story, though, man. It was yesterday. I got it. Bam, bam, bam. Let's do a quick little search. Got to be something else about this Mama 5 thing now. Hold on. That was 6 hours ago? Nope. That was a short. That's somebody who done a short. 4-year-old dead after woman and children shot during the domestic. What is that about? In custody? Nope. Child dies from a man shot at 5 children. Oh, wait. I think this it. Hold on. Bam, bam. That was 12 hours ago. Child died after man opened fires on Well, let's start with damn. Oh, all right.
A man is in custody this morning after Metro Police say he shot at a mother and her 5 children in the Bellshire area, killing a 4-year-old girl.
Tragic situation here. Jackson.
So only one died?
Pigeon joins us live from Metro Police headquarters with the new information into the newsroom overnight about how this crime happened. Jackson.
Well, Metro Police say 26-year-old Jovian Smith shot at his 41-year-old girlfriend and her 5 children, striking all of them except for one of those children.
Shut the front door. How old she is?
About how this crime happened, Jackson.
Well, Metro Police say 26-year-old Jovian Smith shot at his 41-year-old girlfriend and her 5 children, striking all of them except for one of those children.
41. That baby 41. I ain't mad at you, sugar. See, I'm not like them other people. Oh my God, look at the age gap. Girl, get it in. You need that little young tender. Damn it, you need that little young thundercat to be a stepdaddy.
Children. Now, this happened on Saturday night on Westchester Drive in Bellshire. The group had traveled to Nashville from Iowa to visit family. Sadly, a 4-year-old girl died from her injuries after being shot in the neck and back. This morning, we're learning that a 1-year-old who was shot 3 times in the stomach and a 7-year-old who was shot shot 7 times are in critical condition. A 13-year-old shot in the stomach is expected to survive, and their mother remains hospitalized with serious injuries after she was shot 3 times. Officials are identifying the shooter as 26-year-old Jovian Smith, who was also the mother's boyfriend. After she was shot, the mother reported
This Jovian, that boy, it's been rough out here, boy. You 26?
ran to a nearby house for help, and while neighbors were trying to assist, detectives say Smith popped out of the bushes and charged at them with a gun and was caught on camera trying to open that locked door, leaving those inside fearing for their lives.
Stop. He jumped out the bushes like Jack in the Box. I thought that they went to Nashville visiting. They was in Nashville visiting. The boyfriend jumped out the woods. See, they didn't say ex-boyfriend. What do you mean he jumped out the woods?
Trying to open that locked door, leaving those reportedly ran to a nearby house for help, and while neighbors were trying to assist, detectives say Smith popped out of the bushes and charged at them with a gun and was caught on camera trying to open that locked door, leaving those inside fearing for their lives. He faces numerous felony charges, including criminal homicide. This morning, Smith remains in jail on a $2.6 million bond. Live in Nashville, Jaxie.
I don't understand it if they was on vacation in Nashville. What do you mean he jumped out the woods, though? If they went to Nashville to visit, I don't get it. I do not get it. Jovan, what did she do, though, dog? What did she do, man? Hold on. He shot a 1-year-old 3 times in the stomach. Another one got shot, 7 times? The mama got shot 3 times. Jesus, what is going on? He popped up out the bushes. Bitch. Oh my God. Ladies. Decisions. Let's see. There was only 3 comments. That's all they got. Hold on. There were 12 hours. This was 12 hours ago, 12 hours. Jacksonville, Mother C. Answer, no, 2 dead. Nope. This may be like the
A child has died. Police say the man involved is from Davenport, and it happened overnight in Madison, Tennessee. The man has been charged and booked on a $2.6 million bond after shooting at a woman and her 5 children in a minivan. Now a 4-year-old girl has died as a result of her injuries. 26-year-old Jovian Smith was involved in a fight with his 41-year-old girlfriend from Illinois. The two were fighting while the woman was driving to Nashville. During the fight, Smith threw his girlfriend's phone out the window and tried to crash the minivan. The girlfriend stopped the car on the side of the road where Smith pulled out a gun and fired and struck her. She was struck multiple times and ran to nearby homes for help. Smith then fired at her 5 children. 4 of the 5 were injured. All 5 were taken to the hospital where the 4-year-old girl died. Smith is charged with criminal homicide, 5 counts of attempted criminal homicide, aggravated assaults, and
Damn, what that baby did? Oh, she was cheating. Yeah. He found a number in her phone. I promise you.
The woman was driving to Nashville as a result of her injuries.
Okay.
26-year-old.
Wait. Let's just start this one over because they're talking about 2 different places and where they was is not sounding right. They titled this one, "A Davenport Man Charged with Shooting at a Woman and 5 Children in a Minivan in Tennessee." Oh, because Nashville is in Tennessee. Got it. So we're in the right state. Go
Child
ahead.
has died. Police say the man involved is from Davenport, and it happened overnight in Madison, Tennessee.
Oh, in Madison, Tennessee, but the other one said Nashville. This is why I was confusing. Go ahead.
The man has been charged and booked on a $2.6 million bond after shooting at a woman and her 5 children in a minivan.
Remember, the last story said that he jumped out the woods. That's what they said. Go ahead.
Now a 4-year-old girl has died as a result of her injuries. 26-year-old Jovian Smith was involved in a fight with his 41-year-old girlfriend from Illinois. The two were fighting while the woman was driving to Nashville.
So she was driving to Nashville.
The fight, Smith threw his girlfriend's phone out the window and tried to crash the minivan.
So he must have grabbed the steering wheel or something, tried to make her crash if she was the one driving, right?
Girlfriend stopped the car on the side of the road where Smith pulled out a gun and fired and struck her.
The girlfriend stopped the car, side of the road, to get her phone. He pulled out a gun, shot her.
She was struck multiple times and ran to nearby homes for help.
Ran to the homes. She shot. Children is left in the vehicle. How many of y'all would have kept running to leave your children inside of the vehicle? I think that I would have kept running because I'm feeling like you just gonna hurt me. You know what I'm saying? You never, because we don't be thinking that you gonna shoot the kids, dog. Is this what you gonna do? Shout out to YL for the 199 super chat. He said, I'm not crashing out over no P. He say it's too many P's. That's a fact.
Smith then fired at her 5 children. 4 of the 5 were injured.
So y'all gotta understand, he had them bust at her. Let her run off. He turned back around. Shit, since they here, why not?
All 5 were taken.
If I can't get her, I'm going to get what she loved the most.
To the hospital where the 4-year-old girl died. Smith is charged with criminal homicide, 5 counts of attempted criminal homicide, aggravated assault, and
Him ain't never getting that. Him ain't never getting that. Or he can forget about it. It's a whole wrap. And they got one comment. People ain't commenting on this type of stuff. But wow. Decisions. We can always say be careful who you pick and all that. We need to learn how to vet people more than what we doing, I would say. You know, but then again, ladies, like I've been trying to tell y'all, you all do not get hurt. You all do not get harmed, hurt, shot, dead, and brought back for no reason. When y'all getting hurt, removed off earth, you bought it on yourself. You did it to yourself. I would say 9.99 times out of 10, it's your mouth. You said something. And then the other piece of percent, you did something. Because we ain't trying to knock off our monkey. We don't want the monkey to die now, do we? No. So you had to do something to where now we don't give a damn if that monkey died because we love you just that much. We don't care. Slick rapping. Yeah. Trying to have a little conversation of why this dude keep calling your goddamn phone. He probably been sending nudes and shit to another dude. Ooh. Oh, I just thought about it. She 41 playing those types of games with a 26-year-old. See, players in their 40s, we typically don't kill them. We typically don't kill our women. In our 40s, we typically don't. Because in our age, we have grown, we done made some money and shit like that right there. We got our stuff together, our credit is better and all that good stuff, and we'll be hurt, but we'll slap fire to beat you up, shit like that right there. But we'll move on a lot of times. The young player, I told y'all earlier, they don't care nothing about going to jail. He 26, he don't care nothing about jail. He been ready to go home. Ryan here done played with the wrong one. Give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end of the 9990 news around here in these streets. But y'all remember to subscribe to everything that the player got going on out here in these streets, man. Need to support like always. You got 233 likes. That's what's up. These likes is growing, and the amount of people who be in the building is also growing. Thank y'all. You say jail is his home. I'm in agreement with that right there. He say at that age difference, she told him don't have McDonald's money, and that was it. He probably just popped off after that right there. He said he had something to do with her phone because he tried to grab it from her. Yes, I promise you, she been texting or reaching out to another dude or something. This is about another man. I promise you that right there. I'm trying to help. And then he had to snatch the phone and throw the phone out. Oh, hell yeah. She love that phone. She always on that phone. She probably keep the phone locked. So I can't see what's in your phone. All right, bitch. I told you about playing with me. I told you I'm not nothing. I'm not nothing to play with, baby. I told you I'm not like them other dudes. I told you, but you thought it was cute when I was showing you. Yeah. Boy, you so crazy. Boy, you so crazy, boy. Sure enough is. Players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. Say it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. I really do appreciate y'all for rocking with the player, man. Thank y'all. Like I always say. Y'all do whatever it takes to stay alive, man. And y'all please remember, go around here to Pleasant Candles, pleasantcandles.com. Go ahead on and order y'all some candles. Get you something that smell good out here in the street. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. The Pleasant Candles can be the difference in you smashing and the difference in you passing, or the difference in her passing. I'm trying to help. I gotta use that little line. Pleasant Candles can be the difference in you smashing or her passing. Got to be more careful. I am a genius. Listen, man, I appreciate y'all for rocking, but y'all have a good one.